Hi, friends. Welcome to Living and Breathing with Art. I'm Maggie Hart. I'm an artist with a background in clinical social work, and I am combining my love and my passion for art with my clinical skills to create these mini workshops. I'm offering these exercises in creative self-expression to help you cultivate a sense of mindfulness using art, and hopefully, for the time we're together, reduce a little bit of the stress and anxiety that those living with bronchiectasis and chronic lung disease know all too well. I'm an artist, and I believe in the power of art and creativity as a tool to calm the mind and soothe the spirit. And that's what I'm sharing with you. As I said in my previous video, I have lived with bronchiectasis for 30 years. I've had 2 lobectomies and continue to have exacerbations with infections. I have a strict routine for exercise and airway clearance, and like you, I fight every day to live my best life. And art is a major part of my life. I've used it as a healing tool for myself by painting images that are symbolic of the strength and resilience that it takes to live a life with chronic illness. So, as I've said before, I am not an art teacher and I am not an art therapist, but I have seen art used as a therapeutic tool to help people tap into their creativity and express things that they might not have been able to say in any other way. Art is used to help children express trauma that they don't have the words to talk about. Art can touch us deeply. People have stood in galleries for centuries, staring at paintings that stir them to the core, and they don't even know why. And this is some of the magic of art. It has the power to transform us. Creativity is an outlet for self-expression that those of us who identify as artists are so lucky to use all the time. But you don't have to be a practicing artist to experience it. We are all born to create. It's innate in all of us. As children, we colored on paper and in coloring books, and even sometimes scribbled on our parents' walls. Maybe your kids have done that. I know mine have, and thank goodness for Magic Eraser. And so this is what this short workshop is about: the process of creating for self-expression and the use of art as a tool for mindfulness and to forget for a little while about lung disease. These exercises that I'm offering aren't about creating your finest masterpiece. I'm not here to teach the skills of art. Although if you do manage to create something that you love from this, then I'm thrilled for you. So let's get to this exercise for today. We will be doing something that is called a blind contour drawing, and it will be a self-portrait. Fun. All you need for this exercise is a pencil or a pen and a piece of paper. It can be from a sketchbook or even a piece of computer paper is fine, but it should be about 9 by 12 or larger to give you room to draw. Now, normally when a person draws, they either have a reference image or something in life that they are seeing while they draw. People do draw from imagination as well, but usually they have a style or a subject that they repeatedly use, and they get really good at what they do. Or they're naturally gifted at drawing. I'm not one of those people. And we're not going to be trying to draw anything realistic. In fact, we're going to draw our self-portrait with our eyes closed. That is why it's called a blind contour drawing. And the other fun limitation to this exercise is that you cannot lift your pencil off the paper. It will be one continuous line. I know you're saying, what? What did she say? Yeah, you heard right. You're going to have a good giggle with this one. Okay, so I'm going to do it. You can laugh at me while I close my eyes and I draw my self-portrait, and then we'll talk about it and I'll show it to you. So I am going to use my sketchbook here. I'm going to draw on a piece of computer paper. And I am going to close my eyes so that you can watch me do this. Okay? Here we go. I'm not peeking. Hey, well, there I am. So it's very cartoonish, but I think in a fun way. And the more you do these, the better you get at them. But it's pretty ridiculous. But I had to use my brain in a totally different way while doing this. I had to really imagine what my face looks like. I had to go into my memory and call up my features. This is really an exercise in mindfulness because when you do this, you are totally focused inward, using visualization, and the only external stimuli that you're aware of is the feel of the pencil in your hand moving around the paper. Just like when we were children, when all that mattered was the crayon in our hands and the image in our minds. So I invite you to take some quiet time and try this exercise for yourself. Do it as many times as you want. Enjoy the process and do it as a meditative exercise. It really is a very calming tool. And it's fun to see how differently each one comes out. You can also switch it up and look in a mirror and draw it that way. You can be looking at your image in the mirror, but you still can't lift the pencil off the paper until it's done. This isn't as meditative to do it this way, but it's fun to compare the results of the different ways. And then, if you want to take it a step further, you can pick your favorite one and turn it into a piece of art. So here's what I did. It's a little Picasso-ish. This was one that I liked better than others. I just made some shapes and then colored it in with my watercolors. Use whatever you have, colored pencils, watercolors, markers, or turn it into a collage by adding other things to it. You can also write on it and use it as a base for a journal entry. What words describe yourself? Who are you? What are your strengths? What do you like most about yourself? Either your features or your inner self. As my friend Linda Esposito, who wrote this book, The Beat Clear Method to Living with Bronchiectasis, says, we are so much more than our disease. So I hope you've had a giggle watching me draw my self-portrait with my eyes closed, and I hope you will give it a try. Leave me your thoughts in the comments section if you want, or send me an email. Thank you for watching, but more importantly, thank yourself for taking the time out of your busy day to do something for your own well-being and self-care. So take care of yourself. You're worth it. Breathe well. Bye-bye.